How could you understand the value of cooks and spirits from waterlogged cypress trees until grandma grabs you by your long johns and whips you good for dabbling in that geechee magic? You never show respect like we do. Our southern etiquette learned us to bury the dead wrong side up lives underwater souls up above. And there are some things that southerners just won't do.
Oh, you're not going yet. So yeah, I don't know. But I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be going to Paris.
Again. Gonna write another poem this time?
Yeah, actually, like the currently like the guy that I'm talking to, I was like, I have writer's block. What should I write about? And he was like, write about the going back to Paris and all the things we've learned now. From a year and a half has passed since you've been there. So like, talk about the things that have changed or whatever.
Just to clarify, is this the Flynn you're always talking about?
Yes, this is Flynn. This is Flynn. Yeah.
I can see the smile he's putting on your face, or his name.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I'm in love again, but this time the man loves me too. I was like, yo, I really want to write a love poem, but I don't have a happy one. Like, I want to, he deserves his own love poem. But she was like, why don't you just write one? So I was like, all right. So I wrote this in the back, so it's really rough, but I feel like I can trust y'all. It doesn't have a title yet, but it's for Flynn. He told me to write about Paris, so that's what I did. Okay, again. I'm happy. Paris isn't crying for me anymore. I'm happy. Every city can be my home as long as you are thinking about me in your bed. Sometimes I don't want to move for fear the world would wake up from me just before the happy ending, and I would remain locked and lonely as a nightmare. That one day I won't make you smile, that you'll grow tired of my crazy, that you'll quit calling me baby, quit referring to me as the angry lioness, and start calling me the monster prowling in the darkness. I've been told that before, by men who said they loved me, when I was no longer pretty or poems, when they see my temper can go both ways, when I speak with bass in my voice, when I speak like a woman instead of a child, when I speak like a woman instead of a writer, when shit gets real. You tell me you'll still be here, that you aren't going anywhere, to not be scared But I start to panic every time I'm away. I'm afraid that 6 weeks from now, when I come back from Europe with a heart heavy with missing you, that excitement won't be your first reaction. Am I still your passion? The others wanted a fire to warm their hands, but then put me out when I started to fan into a full flame. When I say your name, it feels like an incantation that if I speak out loud too many times will lose its magic. For me, love has always been tragic, but when you hold me, love is something else altogether. It is powerful. All new knees that bend and brown skin, all speak from your gut and shoot from the hip. It's prayer before bed, all now. And yes, and good God, you taste like syrup, girl. And if you don't put on some clothes, damn, I'm gonna be late for work. Flynn. Flynn. Flynn, if you aren't for real, it'll hurt. All the other men made me believe I was too much wave to be held by arms as sure as yours. But you keep begging me to get wet, telling me you'll keep me out of the rain, unless we're in Paris, of course. And then you'll be kissing me, and I'll be smiling like I am now, thinking of you, happy.